What's up, YouTube? This is Joe Francisco, Continental Standard Power and Fitness. Anyways, basically, this is my first kind of try at doing a training video blog. I've tried to do it before, never really got anywhere. Anyways, getting serious about it now.
This is Birds of Tokyo.
Is that better? No, nothing. I can see myself filming, so that's why. Anyways, today's Friday, February something. Oh, that's not good. We'll edit that out. Like I said, this is my first kind of attempt at doing any of this video stuff. I'm driving right now in my Jeep, a badass car. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, they're wrong. Anyway, so today's Friday, normally deadlift day. However, this week is a little special. It's a 5-3-1 week. Never really talk about anything because I haven't done this before. But I'm on, I was told it's bigger, faster, stronger. However, I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's 5-3-1. Whether it's Texas Method, Wendler, I don't know. Whether it's the strength standard stuff, I really don't know, because my coach just told me, yeah, it's a bigger, faster, stronger program. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And so I've been doing this program for about 2.5 years. Yeah, about 2 years now. And I can honestly say that it works. I mean, hey, you're probably gonna have your personal preference, but you know, if you want to try to get stronger, you want to get your maxes up, this is a great way to do it, I can tell you that much. So I'm on my way to Fullerton College because that's where I go to school, and I spoke to basically, let's see, no, okay. I spoke to one of my teachers about getting some training in today. Normally they're closed, and I really don't want to max out on a deadlift with a shitty bar that I can't really grip. So I talked to my coach and I told him, like, hey, do you think I can come into the strength lab and lift? And he's like, as long as I'm here, you're welcome to come. I'll open it up for you. So I was like, sweet. So I'm gonna try a few things. On Monday, what was it, Monday? No, it was Sunday. I kind of moved my lifts around. On Sunday, I squatted. I hit 360 for a single. I was hoping to hit more. I was hoping to get a little more volume, but I had nothing in my stomach. Right now, at least I ate a banana. I had a cup of coffee on Sunday, and I tried a few things that I normally don't do. I was watching a video by Elliot Hulse, and it was called the best pre-workout you could ever use, something. Basically, if you can think of a little kid throwing a temper tantrum, just do that. It worked. I can honestly say that it worked. I felt a different kind of energy that I've never actually felt before, if you can imagine that. And I've been lifting for a while, and I've been trying all sorts of stuff. I've tried 5-hour energies, I've tried energy drinks, I've tried caffeine, I've tried coffee, I've tried all sorts of stuff, you know, flat soda even before lifting, and nothing really gets you going like what Elliot talks about. And I'm a pretty good follower of his on YouTube. I watch every single video he puts out. Maybe I didn't start from the beginning, boo-hoo, but you know, ever since I found him, I've been really paying attention to what he has to say, and I'm really astonished at the well of knowledge that he has, and how strongly and firmly he believes that knowledge is the basis of strength, in a sense, because the way he talks about things, you know, he doesn't talk about anything that he hasn't researched already, and he hasn't researched it in a way that actually finds information, not just clicking around on Google to find some guy that posted something on a bodybuilding forum that said this works. He actually goes to the source of the authors of these studies, these journals, and it's really awesome, and I wish I had the ability to do that. I would if I could. I just don't have the time and the resources, because this guy spends a lot of money in improving his education, and I feel that that's the most important part of any of any human being is really to just be educated in whatever field that you choose to do. Personally, I want to be as strong as possible, and I want to share that with the rest of the world. I want to help other people become this, as he says, I'm not taking this from him, I'm not taking credit for this, but as Elliot Hull says, the strongest version of himself. I iterate that in a way that I don't want to take credit, because I believe in following his path. I'm not trying to overtake it. I'm not trying to hinge off his coattails or you know, take advantage of something that wasn't mine. I really agree, and it resonates with me. So I want to share that with people. I never say that, oh, this is my idea, you know, because that's just not cool. That's not fair. It's his idea. It's his content. It's his trademark in a sense, and I refer people to it all the time. I digress. I am working on opening a power gym. If you have not already heard, that's what Continental Standard Power and Fitness is. Because, like I said in the beginning of this video, I am sick and tired of lifting with bars that you can't even grip. And not a single commercial gym that I know of, LA Fitness, 24-hour fitness, anything, has a bar that actually holds into your hand just as hard as your hand holds the bar. You know, that's vital for deadlifts. That's really important for the power lifts, and that's what I'm doing. So I kind of need that to train with, and so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring that to the public. I'm trying to bring a facility, not a CrossFit box or whatever the hell they call themselves. Those are dumb, in my opinion. Those are really dumb. Trying to bring a facility for just lifting. You know, whether you want to lift for bodybuilding, whether you want to lift just to feel better, whether you want to lift because you're training for a competition, to power lift or Olympic lift, I want all of that to be available. I want to bring that to everybody. It's going to take a while to get all the equipment set up, but I do want facilities for all of these different styles of lifting. I want strongman equipment. I want a bunch of big ass tires, 400 or 500 pound tires. I want to make some Atlas stones. Like I want to be able to practice stone loads. I want to be able to practice farmer walks with decent equipment, you know? And all of these things are just so beneficial, I feel. And that's what I want to do. Really hope that wasn't too loud. I'm sorry, guys. Probably been yelling over the music this entire time. Sorry. Well, again, this is my first time. I promise I'll get all the kinks worked out. Anyway, so I'm looking in the city of Fullerton. I'm looking for a warehouse about between 800 and 1,200 square feet. That'll give me the ability to have the amount of stations that I want to be able to run. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have preset gym times. The only reason we're gonna do that is because it's gonna be hard to deal with a volume of people in such a small location. So we're gonna have blocks of time, and all you have to do is tell me what time you're gonna be in, and you're signed up for that block. It's a pretty simple concept, you know. Every hour and a half is a different block. So opening at 7, you have 7 to 8:30 as a block. You have 8:30 to 8:30 to 10 as a block, and then 10 to 12:30 11:30 as a block, and then 11:30 to 1 as a block, and so on and so forth. And so in between those blocks, I'm not sure how many blocks we're gonna have in succession between before I have a class, but I'm also gonna start teaching classes. Not in a traditional sense where you have to study, but what I want to do is I want to bring the ideology of weightlifting and powerlifting and heavy training to everybody. How I'm gonna do that? Basically, I picked a few programs that I'm gonna judge based off of level of difficulty and learning curve, right? So you have like a 5x5 and the 5-3-1, those style lifts, you know. and I'm gonna modify them for an advanced or kind of intermediate. I'm gonna figure something out. I'm working on it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have lecture time before lifting time. I don't know of any trainers that have actually done that, but that's kind of where I get my energy from relaying the message, relaying the value and the power of the knowledge that goes behind and that supports this style of weightlifting. You know, in that includes form, and that includes proper body awareness, you know, being able to judge how you're feeling, being able to know when you need to stop and you might hurt yourself the next rep. Of course, everybody kind of knows that, but sometimes beginners don't really think about those things, and they just kind of throw caution to the wind, and that's kind of how you get a lot of injuries. You know, and not having the base of knowing, hey, shouldn't do anymore, you know, after you've gone above and beyond all of your actual sets and all of your actual reps for the you know, the predetermined parameters, you know. And like on a 5-3-1, when you're doing all your extra reps at the end of the set, you know, you don't want to push too hard to where you're going to blow something out, but you want to push hard enough to gain ground in your walk to developing your strength. I'm pretty sure I got that from Elliot Hulse in a sense. The idea that weightlifting is a journey, just like the rest of your life. Everything is a journey. And every set you do, every rep you do is another step forward in your journey to be able to accomplish the feats that you want to with your body. So whether that means having a 24-inch biceps or a 55-inch chest, or being able to squat 500 pounds, you know, everybody started somewhere, and everybody had to work. Nobody had it easy, and absolutely nobody was just given the ability to accomplish anything they want. Everybody has the power within. However, not everyone really knows how to extract it and how to make it real. And I feel that I might be able to bring that to the world. Just as Elliot Hulse is bringing so much information to everybody else, I feel that, you know, YouTube can only take it so far, and I'm not trying to take credit. I'm not trying to steal his ideas from him. I'm not trying to do anything like that. Like I said, I refer people to his videos all the time, especially specific ones that I know can help. They've helped me tremendously, and I just feel indebted to him to bring as many people to him and his ideas as possible, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to open the eyes of the world in a sense, and you know, I'm trying to start with Orange County, California, where it's 85 degrees in the middle of winter. I don't know if you guys want to see this. This is winter. We are in a serious drought, and they're gonna start rationing off water soon because we haven't gotten any rain. We got like 2 days of rain, 2 storms for like 6 hours each, and that's about it. But you know, that's what I want to do. I want to bring this to the eyes of the world, and I gotta start somewhere. Oh, there's a truck. You know, and this is my start. This is where I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to open a gym. I'm trying to open my own facility. I hate using the word gym because it brings up the connotation of 24-hour fitness or LA Fitness or Planet Fitness. Those are gyms. You know, when you have all this different equipment for no reason, because you really don't even want people to progress in a healthy way. You don't want people to try hard, like Planet Fitness with the lunk alarm. You don't want people to do anything like that. And that's kind of gross to me. That's like That's such a horrible business practice. I'm surprised that they haven't been sued off of the face of the earth for discriminating against hard-working people. You know, that's like, they're a judgment-free zone, but they'll judge the shit out of you if you lift heavier than everybody else. That's not cool. What is that? Anyways, so I'm almost to school. I like to chew gum while I lift. I'm weird. Sue me. I breathe just fine. So before I work out, like I talked about in the beginning of the video, I'm going to use Elliot's strategy of the best pre-workout ever. And I can honestly say that it is. I've got C4 with me, cellular C4, in case I feel that I need it. I don't think I will, but for whatever reason. And also, before I do that, he also talks about meditation and how useful it is, how important it is for us to kind of clear our minds and reset our bodies in a sense. So, again, before my squat workout, where I've been having trouble with my squat last couple cycles, just haven't been able to get the weight up for whatever reason. I know for a fact I can hit a 365 squat without trouble, but my first cycle back in training this year, I had a lot of trouble. I couldn't even get hit 360. And, you know, I'm hovering around a 380 max as far as what I'm able to do competition and on paper. I'm a 165 lifter, so if my weights don't sound very big, that's why. They're not. But I'm pretty good. I'm relatively strong for my size. Anyways, so I tried meditating before I did the pre-workout tantrum regimen. And I can honestly say that attributed a lot to me just being able to empty my mind and just being able to focus on the task at hand. And for me, that's kind of needed. Because I've got a lot going on. Everybody does, you know? Everybody has so much going on in their own right, whether someone thinks, oh, that's not a big deal, that's not stress, that's not a problem. That's not necessarily true for everybody. We all have different problems. We all have different levels of stress in our lives, and it's not fair for a lot of people to say, oh, that's nothing. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Just keep going. But, you know, anyways. So, I'm a full-time student, and I'm working on opening a business. And when I say full-time student, I mean full-time. I have no time to work right now unless I start stripping, and my girlfriend won't like that. And I don't want to do that either, because that's kind of gross. But I'm a full-time student, and it's really hard to find work at all. And so I decided I'm going to try to kill two birds with one stone with this, with the gym. Every business is designed to make the owner money. But what I don't want to do is I don't want it to become only about money. And it's hard in the beginning because that's the hardest part, is having the money to keep going and having the money to operate, right? So that's something I'm kind of trying to struggle with. I don't want to increase the cost that I have in my mind, because again, nothing's done yet. I'm still gathering funds. I have a crowdfunding campaign going on at Indiegogo. If you Google search Continental Standard Power and Fitness, my Indiegogo campaign is the top result, so you should check that out. Boom, shameless plug. I'm trying to raise money to be able to get this going. And if you read the campaign, you'll kind of get a better idea of what I want to do with the gym. But the dues that I'm thinking of, the monthly dues, compared to any of these commercial Globo Gym style gyms, you know, remember Dodgeball? got Globo Gym and Average Joe's, the difference is pretty big as far as monthly payment. I don't want to cost you guys money. I mean, I have to, but I don't want to cost you guys so much money that you can't afford to go. You can't afford to do other things with your life. That's not fair. My girlfriend can't afford to pay her gym membership, and she wants to lift. She wants to work out. It's kind of sad that because she's not making enough money working full-time at a restaurant because the fucking economy sucks. She can't go to the gym and she can't go work out with me. And it's kind of frustrating for both of us, especially her. You know, and again, that level of stress is different for everybody. Some people can handle more, some people just can't, and that's fine. That's how they're wired up, and you can't get mad at them for that. It's frustrating. But, you know, I love her so much. I love her to death. Oh, wow, 21 minutes. A whole drive. Yeah, guys. Like, subscribe, comment. Ask me what you want to hear about. I'm going to try to make a video before every training session. But if there's anything else you want to hear about, if there's anything you want me to do, anything you want me to film, you want to see form, you want to see numbers, anything like that, let me know. I am more than willing, I am more than open to doing so. Anything. Let me know, guys. All right, this is Joe from Joe Francisco from Continental Standard Power and Fitness, the best gym coming to Orange County since Metroflex. That's not really Orange County, that's Long Beach County. So the best gym coming to Orange County. Check it out. If you want to donate, by the way, I forgot to mention this, however, if you donate per perk, so if you give a specific amount in the perks, it's all laid out. So $100 is 3 months, $500 is a year, I think. It's all laid out. I don't want to say something and then you guys freak out if I'm wrong, because I just can't remember off the top of my head. There's no initiation fee built into the cost of the perks. So however long monthly payment, or however much you decide to pay into the Indiegogo, that completely bypasses the initiation fee. And I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty good thing. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think paying as little money as possible is pretty awesome. So check it out, guys, please. Small business. I'm trying really hard to make this happen with as little as possible. Partially it'll be a social experiment to see what my generation is capable of. You know, with the employment status as it is. It just sucks. There's no jobs. Oh, these are some of my friends in a BMW. There's no jobs available, and the ones that aren't gonna make us enough money. They're not gonna give us enough hours. Being 21 years old at this day and age kind of sucks. Everyone's expecting us to be out on our own, to be able to afford our own things, and we just can't. You know, there are the lucky few that got fortunate to graduate early or to graduate on time. Some of us didn't know what we wanted to do, so we have to go to school longer. Like me, that's my situation, but I kind of figured it out pretty quick, so relatively good to go. Oh, my girlfriend's calling. Anyways, check out the Indiegogo, like, subscribe, comment on these videos. 3 a week, maybe more, maybe less, depends on what you want. Peace.